Chosen ones, your absence can truly make people feel a deep void. In a world filled with countless interactions and relationships, there are those among us who leave a mark so profound that their mere absence is felt on an almost crippling level. But interestingly, while you are missed intensely, you often do not feel the same longing. This unique dynamic raises questions about the emotional landscapes of those considered to be the real deal, people who are admired, respected, and indeed, missed, yet remain distinct in their emotional independence. Today, we explore what it means to be such an individual and why your presence, or lack thereof, impacts others so significantly. The term chosen ones might sound like something out of a fantasy novel, but in our daily lives, it refers to individuals who stand out because of their distinct traits and behaviors. These are people who carry themselves with a rare form of confidence and authenticity. They are often leaders not by appointment, but by influence, inspiring others through their actions and the surety with which they carry themselves. What truly sets them apart is not just their ability to lead but their profound self-awareness and acceptance. Chosen ones have a deep understanding of who they are, and they are not swayed by societal pressures or fleeting trends. This grounding in their own identity allows them to navigate life with a purpose that others find magnetic, even aspirational. It's not merely their achievements or external validations that define them, rather, it's their approach to life and interactions that people find compelling. This is why they are remembered and missed when they are not around. Their impact is such that it leaves a tangible absence, a space that used to be filled with their reassuring presence and insightful contributions. Why then, do people miss the chosen ones so intensely? When such individuals are absent, the environment feels distinctly lacking. They bring a unique perspective that often leads to better outcomes, whether in a professional setting or in personal relationships. Their way of viewing challenges, their calm in the face of adversity, and their innovative solutions are not easily replicable, leaving a gap that isn't easily filled by others. Their emotional impact on others is profound. People are drawn to their energy and feel a sense of loss when it's no longer there. This is not just about missing a friend or colleague, it's about missing a presence that made life more interesting, more thoughtful, or even more fun. The absence of a chosen one can make everyday interactions seem duller and challenges more daunting, because you miss the clarity and inspiration they brought into lives effortlessly. This deep-seated feeling of being missed ties back to the emotional connections the chosen ones are able to forge. Despite their often self-sufficient and detached demeanor, they have a significant influence on the emotional well-being of those around them. It's this paradox that we will continue to explore, understanding the layers of emotional interdependence and the stark contrast in how chosen ones manage their emotional connections compared to others. The chosen ones are often marked by their remarkable level of independence, not just in their actions but also in their emotional lives. This independence is a cornerstone of their identity. It shapes their approach to relationships and their interaction with the world around them. They do not rely on the validation or support of others to maintain their sense of self. Instead, they draw from a deep internal well of confidence and stability. This aura of independence often means that the chosen ones do not experience longing in the same way others might. While they value deep and meaningful relationships, they do not depend on these connections for their emotional fulfillment. This can sometimes be misconstrued as aloofness or detachment, but it is actually a more profound sense of self-sufficiency. They find joy and satisfaction within themselves, which allows them to engage with others without the fear of emotional dependency. This trait is crucial in understanding why there is such a contrast in how they are missed by others versus how they miss others. Their ability to remain emotionally balanced and satisfied within their own company means they do not feel the absence of others as sharply. This self-sustaining nature not only defines their personal journeys but also influences the way they are perceived by those around them. Another defining characteristic of the chosen ones is their emotional resilience. This resilience enables them to navigate through life's ups and downs with a steadier hand and a clearer vision. It is not that they do not experience hardship or emotional turmoil. Rather, it is their capacity to recover and learn from these experiences that sets them apart. Their resilience is often a combination of innate temperament and learned behavior. Over time, they have developed mechanisms to handle stress, disappointment, and even personal loss more effectively than others. This is not to say they are unfeeling or immune to pain. Instead, they process their emotions in a way that allows them to recover and move forward without lingering on negative feelings. This emotional strength supports their independence and further explains why they are deeply missed when absent. They often serve as pillars in their respective circles, providing strength and stability simply through their presence. When such a stabilizing force is absent, it is naturally felt more acutely by those who have come to rely on it, whether consciously or subconsciously. In these ways, the emotional landscape of the chosen ones is markedly different from that of others. Their independence and resilience are both a shield and a source of strength, not just for themselves but for those around them. While we continue to explore these dynamics, we will further understand the impacts of these traits on both personal and broader social levels. The chosen one's strong sense of self and emotional independence significantly affect their relationships. They engage with others on terms that are deeply rooted in mutual respect and understanding rather than neediness or dependency. This can lead to relationships that are profoundly enriching and empowering for those involved. But, it also means that when a chosen one is absent, the contrast in emotional engagement can be stark. Their presence in any relationship often brings a balance of wisdom and stability. People are drawn to them not just for the comfort they provide but for the growth they inspire. Thus, their absence is not just about missing a person, it's about missing a catalyst for personal and communal improvement. This gap can be challenging to fill, as the inspiration and influence imparted by a chosen one are unique to their personality and approach. For those who find themselves missing a chosen one, coping with their absence can be a significant challenge. The first step in managing this feeling is recognizing the root of what is being missed. Often, it's not just the individual but the qualities they bring into lives. Acknowledging this can lead to a path of personal growth where individuals learn to cultivate these admired qualities in themselves. Building emotional resilience is crucial. Just as the chosen ones maintain a balanced and self-sufficient emotional state, those who miss them can strive to develop a similar kind of emotional independence. Engaging in self-reflection, pursuing personal passions, and fostering other meaningful relationships are all productive ways to build a more resilient emotional life. Additionally, it's beneficial to focus on the positive impacts the chosen one has imparted. Instead of dwelling on the absence, reflecting on the lessons learned and the strength gained from the relationship can transform longing into a motivational force. This shift in focus from dependence to inspired self-improvement marks a critical step in not only coping with the absence but growing from it. The chosen ones naturally influence the social dynamics around them, often without intentional effort. Their strong sense of identity and self-assurance allows them to shape conversations and guide group decisions subtly and effectively. This can establish a particular balance of power, where their opinions and thoughts carry considerable weight. But, this can also lead to a dependency, where the group might struggle in their absence, finding it hard to maintain the same level of insightfulness or decision-making prowess. Recognizing this dynamic is crucial for the group to develop mechanisms to sustain their effectiveness independently of any single individual's presence. One of the most important lessons to learn from the chosen ones is the art of letting go. In the context of missing these influential individuals, letting go involves accepting the impermanence of their presence and focusing on internal growth. It's about transitioning from reliance on their guidance to developing one's own source of wisdom and decision-making capacity. For those who feel the absence of a chosen one, it is essential to foster a mindset where personal development is prioritized. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting the impact they had but rather using the inspiration derived from them to build one's resilience and capabilities. This process involves accepting the reality that every interaction with a chosen one, however fleeting, is an opportunity to absorb and learn, not to become dependent. By focusing on cultivating personal strengths and qualities admired in the chosen ones, individuals can minimize the emotional hardship of their absence and turn it into a powerful drive for personal and collective advancement. The independence exhibited by the chosen ones offers a valuable model for healthy relationships. It demonstrates that true connection does not stem from dependency but from mutual respect and self-sufficiency. This independence ensures that relationships are based on choice rather than need, fostering interactions that are enriching and devoid of undue pressure. For those around the chosen ones, observing this independence in action teaches a crucial life lesson, that each person can maintain their individuality while being part of a collective. It encourages an environment where people feel free to express themselves fully, without the fear of overshadowing or being overshadowed. In practical terms, this means striving to be self-reliant in emotional needs and shared responsibilities, which can lead to more balanced and fulfilling relationships. While the chosen ones are deeply missed when they're not present, the reasons behind this feeling can illuminate paths toward personal growth and better interpersonal dynamics. Their independence, resilience, and the subtle yet profound influence they wield are not just traits to be admired but lessons to be learned. For those who find themselves impacted by the absence of a chosen one, the journey doesn't end at recognition. It extends to embracing the qualities that make these individuals so memorable. By fostering our resilience, nurturing our independence, and valuing our contributions to our relationships and communities, we can lessen the pain of their absence and enhance our life experiences. In reflecting on the unique traits and enduring impact of the chosen ones, we uncover valuable lessons on independence and resilience that can profoundly enrich our own lives. As we part ways in this video, I encourage you to take these insights and apply them to your own journey towards personal growth and stronger relationships. If you found value in our discussion today, please consider sharing this video with someone who might also benefit from these lessons. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated with more content that helps you navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom and confidence. Together, let's continue to grow and inspire each other.